I will never forget that moment. I don't know, just sitting down to read just hasn't been it for me, and I've been so like, I've been getting headaches so bad, and I'm getting nauseous every day, and I don't know what is going on with that. And my brain has been literally rotting from me watching Love Island. It's my cat doing what he do? Oh, sorry. Hi, so today's video is gonna be quite different. So what I want to do is I want to work on cleaning my bookshelf because it is dusty. Okay, basically we're just gonna kind of talk like we're on FaceTime. I want to talk about things that I've been kind of going through recently and just like my frustrations and just life. And I feel like I look weird today. Like I put on some makeup and I feel weird because I never do that. I'm also like wearing a nice sweater and then my Florida State pajama pants. So like let's not bring it up. Let's not talk about it. Okay, so let me get my Lysol wipes. Okay, so I had a friend who came into town and I kind of didn't read that much while she was here. And oh, in case y'all are wondering, wow, this is dusty and dirty at the same time. Like there's literally coffee spills on this. This is my retiree plaque because I was in the Marine Corps. Yeah, my husband wrote the paragraph on there and a couple of my friends got together and made the plaque for me. One of the things I love is Care Bears, fun fact. I know you guys have probably seen this in my videos, but yeah, I don't know. Care Bears is just like one of those things that like makes me feel very nostalgic for the good parts of my childhood and stuff, so I don't know. But anyway, so I had a friend who came over. I kind of just didn't read that much while she was here, and I've been reading Dune and it's been really difficult to get through because one, it makes me feel kind of dumb when I'm reading it, and my memory is also just not the best, so while I'm reading it, it makes me very upset when I don't remember simple stuff, and my husband will remember it and I'm like, how are you remembering this? Like, how are you remembering all these concepts? And I'm just not. I feel like that's been a little frustrating, but you know, I'll get through it eventually. It's a little embarrassingly dusty over here. These are gunny chevrons. If y'all want to know the story behind that, basically one of my gunnies, as I was getting out of the Marine Corps, I was about to leave that command and go to a different one, and he started messing with his collar, and I was talking to him and I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, I know that if you could wave a magic wand and stay in the Marine Corps, then you would. And so he said, you know, this nice like motivating kind of speech, and then I was like, you know, bawling my eyes out in his office. And he gave me his gunny chevrons, and I will never forget that moment or him as a leader. And yeah, I don't know, I always just kind of keep these around to kind of remind myself that like I was a good Marine. Like I just couldn't physically perform because of all the injuries that I had went through. So, I don't know, just like one of those things. Anyway, I've been kind of thinking about the Marine Corps a lot, if you haven't noticed by me talking about it literally for this entire beginning of this video. And I don't know, I've just been kind of getting sad about it because, and I have a couple friends who have had to get out of the Marine Corps for, you know, one reason or another. And whether it be like mental or physical health or both or whatever. And I don't know, like I've just been thinking a lot about it, like, oh my gosh, what if I could have done something? Like what if I could have, you know, found out I was injured sooner and then gotten all this stuff taken care of. But like I know that at the end of the day there's like nothing I could have done, and that was just like God's plan for my life, was just to like have me in the Marine Corps, meet the people that I met, go through what I went through, experience things I experienced, and then, you know, get out and I don't know, and then work a civilian job eventually, which is also something I've been trying to like think about and be like, oh, you know, I want to be a translator, but like studying on my own while I'm not in college right now because I just had surgery is kind of hard, honestly. Also, y'all don't worry about these are my mom's books, and I tried to read them, and then Pierce Anthony talked about women's breasts like way too much, and I was like, this is not really for me, not gonna lie. But yeah, I've just been kind of thinking about the Marine Corps a lot and the things I miss and the people I miss, and just being able to, you know, walk next door and talk with your friends, and so many of them have moved away now from where I'm at, from Wounded Warrior, and then also, you know, the people I used to know back at the schoolhouse and everything. So I don't know, it's just been hard. Okay, this is kind of annoying, but I was just thinking about one of the points I wanted to make about kind of why I'm sad about not being in the Marine Corps anymore. And one of the things is that I was in my car driving and I was thinking about how when you're in the Marine Corps, they like, while at boot camp, they push into your brain like, hey, y'all are up before anybody else and y'all have done more today. Before freaking 8 a.m., before everyone wakes up, you've done more today than what people will normally do throughout their entire day. And I look back and I'm like, wow, that feels so true now, because like physically, health-wise, I just cannot do all that stuff that I did in boot camp. I can't do the stuff that I used to do when I was in the Marine Corps, and that can be really disheartening because I'm like, dang, like I'm just in pain all the time, and it just makes me not want to do anything. And then plus with the memory with some of my chronic health issues, I'm just like, you know, what is the point if I'm just not going to remember it, or, you know, something like that. But yeah, I kind of forgot to mention that point, and that was like one of the big things I was kind of like thinking about yesterday while I was in the car was, dang, like it's really true. Like I don't really do much with my day, but there's not much that I really can do other than sit and read and study Spanish while I'm waiting to go back to school and clean the house and take care of my cats. And like I know that this season that's what I'm supposed to be doing, but it's hard. It definitely is hard. It's definitely a big life change, and like I said, it's almost been 2 years, but I still think about the Marine Corps probably every day. So this July will be 2 years since I've gotten out, and it like both feels like that and then doesn't feel like that at the same time. Like last year was such a blur to me because my husband was on deployment for most of the year, so it just feels very weird. Like I was in school and my husband was on deployment, and like that was all that was going on, other than I did the Warrior Games, which is what these medals are for. If y'all want to look it up, just look up Warrior Games and then you'll kind of get to learn more about it. And if you want to know more about my experience with Warrior Games, just let me know. It's basically just wounded, ill, and injured vets and active duty competing against the other branches. So that was a really fun, cool experience that I had last year. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Anyway, so I don't know. And I haven't been reading lately because I've just been getting headaches like crazy. I don't know what's going on there. As for YouTube and stuff, I was really just not feeling posting. So it's literally Wednesday morning. I'm posting this on Wednesday. I just like haven't been in the mood to do much. I don't know if I'm like depressed or something, just kind of from the Marine Corps stuff I've been thinking about lately. Like it's really just been on my mind, and I think it's because my husband and I are going to move away later this year. So the like Warrior Games stuff and all that stuff I compete in, like I do shooting and archery and I do the chest press or powerlifting, and I'm like scared to have to move away from that because then that's my connection to the Marine Corps right now, and I'm gonna have to move away from that at some point in my life, and I don't know like when or if I'll ever be ready for that. And the coaches are my friends now too, and having to be away from them and move away from those coaches and just kind of like uproot my life, and just so many things kind of have to change. And I don't know, I just don't know how I'm feeling about all that. So that's kind of like why I haven't done much reading, probably from that. And my brain has been literally rotting from me watching Love Island. Like that's like all I've wanted to do lately is just watch Love Island. And I am not a game show, reality show type person, but this show is good. Like it is hilarious. One of our friends, I say our friends, one of me and my husband's friends had got us interested in Love Island. My cats are running around like crazy. But one of our friends got us interested in Love Island. It is so funny. I love it. Oh no, my pajamas. But yeah, it's great. This is also going to be kind of a bookshelf reorganization because I've been collecting more and more books, and I'm starting to kind of run out of space. So I think that this might have to go on the top or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm feeling yet. Okay, so what else did I want to talk about? Because I feel like there's other things that I wanted to talk about. I know this is supposed to be a bookend. I'm really not using it probably for the way it was intended, just more so decoration. Wow, this book is taller. No, they didn't do that to me. But yeah, so what else? Yeah, I haven't been reading that much. I haven't really been reading Dune like I should be, you know. Basically just because I don't know, it's been really hard to read. Like, it's just complicated. And I don't know, just sitting down to read just hasn't been it for me. And I've been I've been getting headaches so bad, and I've been getting nauseous every day, and I don't know what is going on with that. I forgot something else. So I also forgot to mention that on top of the nausea and headaches and all of that, like the medication that I'm on has made me gain weight, and because of just having hip surgery. And I also literally just got a call about scheduling to talk to an ortho about knee surgery because I already had knee surgery and it failed. So they're gonna like take my meniscus out basically. So on top of all of that, like also with the weight gain making me feel insecure and just making me feel like lazy and lethargic, but not being able to do anything about it has also been kind of weighing on me, and I feel like everything just kind of like adding up. Yeah. Dang. Who would have thought I was like not conversational and funny. Oh, one of my cats got tapeworms, and that's been I'm terrified of like parasites and stuff, so it has not been the best time for me, especially because my husband has been working and I'm here and having to deal with it myself. But that's okay, you know, it's fine. I got it sorted out. Been cleaning the house. Oh, I got a steamer coming in. I got a steam cleaner coming in. I'm so excited about it. Like, I tell people that I'm an old lady and I'm like, I'm not playing around. Like, I'm excited for this steam cleaner to come in because I can't wait to steam clean my house. So, yeah, I don't know. I just get excited about little stuff like that. Why are none of these books the same height? I guess this is just gonna be varying heights here. Oh my gosh, my cats are beating each other up. 2 Brandon Sanderson books on the top shelf? I don't know how I feel about that. I guess we'll deal with it for now. I guess like my life hasn't been as interesting as I thought it was going to be, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna make this video and it's gonna be interesting because of things going on in my life. And I don't feel like doing a reading vlog or forcing myself to read any books because that's just not who I am. That's just not what I'm going to do. Like, I'm not going to read just for the sake of trying to entertain other people when my mental health is not the best. Like, that's just not a good option. I don't think that's smart for me personally. Of course, everybody else is gonna do what they want to do. That's their business, not mine. Also, don't worry about this. Because I'm reading Dune. Obviously, I'm keeping the little dust jacket over here. I'm gonna have to do something about this. And then this is not an actual book. This is a gift for my friend, but I'm waiting for him to come back into town. But it kind of blends in. I've been re-cleaning my entire house. So, well, apartment, whatever. I call it a house, like house, home, whatever, because of my cat having the tapeworms. Oh my gosh. I guess we'll do a little bookshelf tour since we're here. So obviously I told y'all about this plaque that I have. Okay, focusing on the wrong thing. That's really cool. There we go. That's me. And I've got my gold medal here from shooting prone with the air rifle. And here is a silver medal from when I did a rowing competition. It was our team rowing competition. My Lord of the Rings box. Obviously, the books don't fit back in there because why would they? That's too convenient. The Silmarillion. I have Smaug here. The Hobbit. The Lord of the Rings. Farseer Trilogy by Robin Hobb. Bone Ships. Jade City. Elantris. Mistborn. And I've got Malice. The Shadow of What Was Lost. The Name of the Wind, which is technically my husband's book, but I also want to read it. Babel, Liza Lamora, Red Seas Under Red Skies, the first 2 Harry Potter books, all of the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series, except I think a 6th book came out, but I think it's set when Percy is in college, and I don't know if I really want to read that, to be honest. Aragon, the first book in the Inheritance Cycle. These are my husband's books. The Cycloversy? Is that what it is? It's something like that. I also want to read those eventually. Back there are my little book stamps. We're not going to worry about that. I've got my Harry Potter books in Spanish. This is Otoño's book. This is Otoño's book. This is mine, The Hunger Games. These are Otoño's, Fahrenheit 51. This is both of our books, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. This is Otoño's book. This is Otoño's book too, technically, but I'm also going to read Red Rising eventually. This is the gift from my friend, and then this is just my little cover. And then there's another bookshelf over there, but it's my husband's, so we're not gonna worry about that. That's my cat doing what he do. Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I know it's just kind of like weird, kind of not what I normally do, just kind of like a catching up, clean my bookshelf with me, little bookshelf tour, even though I've already showed you my physical TBR, but this is the entire bookshelf and kind of the story behind some of the stuff that's going on back here. No, it wasn't the most like happiest, uplifting sort of video. I'm doing okay. Like, I'm doing good. I just have like a couple things that are stressing me out in my life right now, and I've just been getting so many headaches from it, especially with my cat having the freaking tapeworms and me having to clean my entire house. Like, that's just been stressing me out like crazy. So that's why I've basically just only been watching Love Island and doing nothing else really, other than hanging out with friends and watching Love Island. And watching Love Island with my friends. Yeah, so I will finish Dune eventually. I'm hoping that the next vlog I make is going to be me finishing Dune. It would be really nice if I could finish Dune and another book so I can finally finish my freaking challenge of reading 6 books so I can buy and read the other 6 books in Harry Potter and make my whole Harry Potter reading vlog, because I'm very, very excited about that, because I love Harry Potter and I'm so attached to those characters. Like, I'm probably gonna be crying in every single video, I'm not even gonna lie, because I love Harry Potter. Not Harry Potter himself, the entire series. Okay, so I'm just going to leave off with that, I guess. I hope you'll have a blessed day and that things are going well for you. Let me know what's going on in your life. Like, how are you? What are you doing? What are you up to? Are things going good? Are things going bad? Just let me know down below, and yeah, we'll talk about it.